welcome back to the Headbangers Ball, where we are going Deutsch, yes, bringing you a profile of the rock scene in Germany, and we will be back with the Scorpions a little bit later on, but right now we've come to PopCom 93, Germany's largest music fair, to meet up with one of Germany's really up-and-coming bands, and that is Morgoth, and I'm joined by Mark and Sebastian. So how are you guys doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Vanessa?
I'm very well. Nice to see you again. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about your new album, Odium, and I was wondering, you kind of had a 2-year break from the last album, and did you use that time to kind of really rethink your direction for Odium?
Yeah, well, we had 2 years to write the stuff on the album, and we didn't go in the rehearsal room just to do like Cursed Part 2, and so it just came out as it came out, you know.
We had a lot of time, you know, so we had like 2 years to do new stuff, and so we had more time for, you know, it's there, so you can say only 8 songs on the record, so we had more time to think about the songs, and like 2 years is a lot of time to do something different. And so anybody who was there who had a good idea, so we took it, and so a little different sound is to find a new album, of course, yeah.
Because your last album kind of established the band on an international level, but it really didn't set you kind of apart from the pack. Was it important to kind of refine the Morgoth sound and really make a statement with this record?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we weren't the first band to play death metal. A lot of newspapers wrote this one time, and that's not true. I mean, Death started out in '86 and Morbid Angel, and we were kind of the second wave of death metal. And yeah, I mean, now I think with this new album we found a new style, and we found our own style, and that's very important for the band and for the following albums as well.
I mean, where do you see yourselves fitting in the death metal scene? Because it seems to me that it's got lots of subgenres now. There's bands that advocate violence to animals, and then there's other bands at the other end of the spectrum. Where do you think you fit in?
Well, first we tried to create a sound that's typical for, you know, when you hear it you can say it's Morgoth or something, you know. We don't want to make this cliche death metal, and we try to pick some problems out that are going on in the world or anything, you know, problems we have private in the band, or with punishment, with justice or something, you know. So it's we try to make the lyrics and the music like we feel a way we feel, and say some things we don't like,
Somebody doing a bit of stage diving there. Okay, now this album seems to have a lot more diversity. It's more dynamic. Your vocals have done a bit of experimentation. So I guess, did you find the studio a creative environment for that sort of thing?
I don't know. I mean, if you sing for a long time, and I do sing for a long time, you don't want to sing all the time in the same vein, you know. And I mean, I got influenced by a lot of old hardcore stuff, like old Black Flag, and I mean, it fits better to the sound we do on this record. So I said, okay, I want to change the voice and make it fit perfect to the sound we did on this record.
Okay, do you find the genre at all limiting?
So limiting, yeah. It's what I said before is like finding our own way. So make music that you can say it's our style. You know, in our band of five members, and everybody listens to a different style of music, and so there are a lot of influences, and we try to put all these influences in one thing. You know, I think it's we got this, or we hope we got this.
I think the death metal scene actually doesn't exist anymore. I think a lot of bands do different types of music now. They put other influences, what they like by their own in their music.
You know, I think it's we got this, or we hope we got this.
I think the death metal scene actually doesn't exist anymore. I think a lot of bands do different types of music now. They put other influences, what they like by their own in their music, and they mix it with the old death metal, and I think that's very important to get the scene alive.
Okay, well, we're going to talk to you some more in just a moment, but right now we are going to go into a German triple thrash treat. And coming up, we've got Rage, Sodom, and first up, we're going to see Morgoth with their new video. A bit of an industrial kind of feel to this one. This is Morgoth, Under the Surface, from their new album, Odium, kicking off the German triple thrash treat. That was a German triple thrash treat, and as you can see, Morgoth is still with me on Headbangers Ball Goes Deutsch. We are talking about their new album, Odium, and Mark and Sebastian are here. And I was thinking, a lot of people have commented on the excellent production on this record. What factors made that possible? Was it just the producer or having a better budget or what?
To tell the truth, we went in the studio 1 year before and we did some pre-productions on this album and didn't came out as we wanted to have it, you know. And we thought about going to America to mix it, to do it there, but then we talked to our producer, and he's very well known to that studio we worked in, and he said, no, I don't want to go to the States. Let's try it again with in a different way. And so it came out different to the stuff we recorded before, and I mean I'm very happy with the sound on this album. It's better than on the Cursed album. We did the Cursed album in the States. We mixed it in the States, and we weren't too satisfied with that sound. So we mixed it now in Germany, and it took us a long time to mix the album, but it didn't took us a long time to record it. So we had like four weeks in the studio, and it's like 1 week for recording, and the rest we spent by the mix. And I think that was pretty good to spend such a long time to do the mix, and I think it's
Get it really right.
yeah, exactly.
And it was better for us, you know. The studio was in Dortmund, and we live in Dortmund, so we could travel by foot or by bus or something. So it was not that long way, not that long travel to go to the States. So it cost a lot of time, and so it was better for us as well.
There are actually several really standout cuts on the album. The title track, which is kind of instrumental with samples, Golden Age, which is acoustic, and Drowning Sun, which is kind of very weird. You know, was it a kind of challenge to incorporate lots of new ideas but still keep it really heavy?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we wanted to have like different feelings on the whole album. We wanted to have it aggressive, but we also wanted to have it like a very apocalyptic atmosphere that fits perfect to the lyrics I wrote. And I think, yeah, we found our style with this album, I think. And I mean, the first album was like we were like young kids, just rebellious and wanted to make noise. The second one was like getting the right way, and I think now we are grown up, you know. And
You can try to create an atmosphere without getting faster and faster and faster. You know, it's not our style. It's more, you can create atmosphere with more simple things, or with more doomy parts or something. You know, that's a thing that we think we don't need, is to getting faster or to copy ourselves with Curse 2 or something. You know, and that was the different way we wanted to go.
Okay, well, very quickly, because we're running out of time here, plans for touring?
we will be on the road in the fall together with Entombed.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a great tour, and I hope a lot of people show up to the shows. So, hope to see you.
Okay, thanks very much to Morgoth, and right now we're going to go into another video, another German band, top German band. We are talking Creator, and we're going to have a little bit of renewal, but stay tuned, we've got more coming up as the Headbangers Ball Goes Deutsch continues.